Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Councilors, for this opportunity. My name is Luke Turner. I'm here tonight on behalf of the Tulsa Rugby Club and the Invictus Group to present our proposal for development of land adjacent to the rugby field at 37th and Riverside. As president of the Rugby Club, it's my role to involve the community in furthering our mission and to capitalize on opportunities provided by our strategic location while overcoming its natural constraints. When this process was announced, I was in the process of gathering support for a version of this plan, but was inspired to be more bold by Councilor Ewing's call to think big. This plan focuses on connectivity, health, education and safety, and economic development, sales tax generation. This plan increases access to an already existing amenity, the Tulsa Rugby Club, which has been at this location and a solid partner with the River Parks for 30+ years. It will expand and improve the offerings of both the club and the park for the benefit of the entire community. These improvements and additional offerings fulfill the dreams of the Rugby Club while also providing answers to larger community issues by focusing on the Council's vision goals. Included in this proposal are two separate facilities. One is a transformational retail-wrapped parking structure with a green facade, which will serve as an answer to current and future parking issues in the area. The other is a Tulsa Rugby Clubhouse, which would include a Riverview restaurant and bar. Another one. This plan invests in furthering the mission of the Tulsa Rugby Club by creating facilities to enable increased community interaction with Tulsa's oldest continuously running organized athletic club. This facility puts us in position to support the interests of the fastest growing sport in America, which has now become an Olympic sport. This facility will enable us to capture that interest and better support its growth by developing youth programs like our Jared Shoemaker Academy of Rugby, which mentors youth through rugby. Currently, the Olympic Development Centers for Sevens Rugby are located in Seattle, San Diego, Boston, New York, Columbus, Ohio, Marietta, Georgia, and Little Rock, Arkansas. This project, supported by our growing relationships with the Tulsa Sports Commission, gives Tulsa the unique opportunity to propel itself into leading the American rugby scene in terms of facilities. It, along with my role on the USA Rugby Competitions Committee, positions Tulsa to be considered as the next Olympic Development Center. The biggest constraint we and the rest of the River Park's 1 million+ yearly visitors experience is a lack of adequate parking. This problem is only to be compounded by the addition of an expected 600,000 annual new visitors to the world-class park, a gathering place. This inviting structure will alleviate those current and future parking issues in the area while also serving as a gateway to the gathering place. Go ahead. We've identified needs and desired uses for some of this ground level retail, which can be supported and successful. Those things, some of those are Invictus Training and Fitness is a multi-purpose athletic training and therapy facility open to all Tulsans and visitors whose goal is to energize and activate Tulsans of all ages. Missing on the river trails is a spot for a quick coffee or smoothie break. This trail-facing cafe would focus on that underserved market. A new clubhouse for Tulsa Rugby invests in one of Tulsa's unique assets within one of its existing treasures, the River Parks. It would allow us to store our history with pride in a beautiful setting. Finally, what respectable rugby clubhouse would be complete without a pub? This Riverview restaurant and bar would move the needle to support economic development and sales tax generation. The intent of this project and its design is to produce an atmosphere where you can experience the park, the river, the trails, and rugby all in one. We're offering a public-private nonprofit arrangement and are prepared to manage ongoing operations and maintenance of the entire project. Total cost for the project, $16 million. The garage cost is at 14 and change. Clubhouse, 1.6. Field improvements including lighting, grading, PA, and scoreboard, about $250. We believe this plan is in accordance with the City of Tulsa's Master Plan for River Development. And the outcomes, we are confident, will be increased community participation and access, impacting numerous lives through recreation, sport, exercise, therapy, and more. Included in this proposal are two separate facilities. One is a transformational retail-wrapped parking structure with a green facade, which will serve as an answer to current and future parking issues in the area. The other is a Tulsa Rugby Clubhouse, which would include a Riverview restaurant and bar.